Hello, friends, and welcome back. I'm Sarah from Subtlework Studios. Today, I have a practice that is really nice and grounding, starting out slowly with a little bit of a meditation and some very mindful, slow, all on the ground movement. So this is a perfect practice right away in the morning to get into your body and get ready for your day. It could be great as a break in the middle of your day or as a way to wind down before bedtime. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoy. We'll start today by sitting up nice and tall. Go ahead and close down your eyes. Starting to notice the quality of your breath today. Beginning to focus your attention, your energy inwards, and starting from the top of your head, doing a body scan. So breathing deep, starting from the crown, moving your way down your body, taking a gentle, compassionate inventory of how you're feeling today. What's going on in the physical body, continuing to observe, moving downwards. Just noticing how you're feeling, anywhere that's a little tight today, a little stuck, stagnant. What places in your body are really speaking to you? Continuing to move all the way down towards the feet. And once you get to your feet, pause for a few breaths. And again, just noticing the places that are talking to you for whatever reason, soreness, tightness, maybe pain from injury. And with your next few breaths, start to breathe into those places, whatever that means to you. If you'd like, you could even put your hands on that place that's really talking to you, sending some energy, some love, some healing touch. Good. You can release your hands, palms down on your knees. And I want you now to bring your attention to the base of your spine. So feeling the place where your body is touching the ground beneath you. Feeling that weightedness, the heaviness, and also the support of the ground coming up to meet your body below you. Allowing yourself to settle in, to sink into this feeling of rootedness, groundedness, allowing your body to become more stable, allowing yourself to be held by the earth below. Now, imagining that the base of your body is like the trunk of a tree. Imagining roots growing out from the base of your body. So everywhere that's touching the ground, roots begin to grow out of this space and down into the earth, sinking deeper and deeper, spreading, becoming more hardy, allowing your body to feel even more rooted, grounded, stable, strong. And then imagine these roots reaching all the way to the core of the earth, wrapping around some metal bar. So that imagining your roots have wrapped around and held to some metal bar at the very core of the earth. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, imagine sending energy, stagnancy, stuckness all down into the earth and out through the roots, letting that energy sink and integrate back into the earth. You don't need that energy anymore, allowing it to be released and absorbed back into the earth. So again, take another breath in and exhale, releasing, sinking, throwing away what no longer serves you. One more deep breath in. Exhale, releasing. Good. Keeping your eyes closed, or feel free to have your gaze soft. Start to find some gentle movement, some gentle circles in your hips now. You can keep this movement really small. Starting to imagine that your torso is on the inside of a barrel and you're trying to touch the barrel in a circle with your torso. Almost like you're churning butter using your spine. And then start to make these circles bigger. And then thinking about the breath. So breathing in, shining the chest forward. Breathing out, sinking your belly button to your spine. So breathing in, coming forward, opening the chest. Exhaling, belly to spine, rounding the shoulders. You can make this as slow as feels good for you, syncing it up with your own breath. Gradually making these circles even bigger. Doing your best to keep that rooted feeling, that grounded feeling in the base of your body. Pause wherever you're at and start to reverse the circles. Starting as big as possible. And slowly getting smaller with your circles. You can allow your head and neck to get in this movement too, finding some circles with the head as well. Slowly we'll come back to center, finding some stillness. pause for a moment here, feeling any difference in your energy already from the beginning of practice. When you're ready, you can gently blink your eyes open. We will come into butterfly pose now, bringing the soles of your feet together. If you need more space or you have more tightness in your hips, your feet can be farther away. If you have more space, you can bring your feet closer. And we'll start by bringing the thumbs to the feet, and we'll find a little foot massage. Our feet carry us throughout our days and our lives, and a lot of times we neglect our feet. We don't really think about them when it comes to self-care. And when we're feeling anxious, when we're feeling stressed out, a lot of times we feel ungrounded. We don't feel in our body fully. And I find that a really great way to reconnect with the body, especially the lower half of the body, is to do just a really simple, short foot massage. Just notice what you're feeling in your feet, maybe pausing somewhere that feels good. I also like to spread my feet almost like I'm opening a book. Finding a little twist. Maybe you want to crack your toes. I know mine are always cracking throughout the day. And then don't forget your heel as well. And then maybe moving to the ankles. Good. When that feels good to you, we will make our way onto our backs. So feet can stay planted. Hands can open wide into a nice big T. And on an exhale, drop your knees over to the right side of the mat. Inhale, bring them back up to center. Exhale, dropping them to the left. Inhale to center. Continue here with your own breath, massaging the sacrum, massaging the glutes. Maybe you can feel this in your glutes as well. Nice gentle movement in the low body. This is another really nice grounding practice because it connects us to that huge bone at the very core of our body, the pelvis. So when we're feeling stressed or anxious, having a practice on the ground and doing really gentle movement that connects us especially to that lower half of the body, the place where we feel that connection to the earth, can be really helpful. Take a few more breaths and rounds of twists. Next, inhale, bring your knees back up to center. And then exhale, bring your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. And if it feels good, find a little sway side to side. Maybe also finding a little rock front to back. And then we'll pause with the hands on the knees. And on an inhale, bring your knees out to the sides. Exhale, bring them around and out with your hands still in on your knees. And then inhale back to center. So let's try that again. Big breath in, open your knees. Exhale, bring them to center and to your chest. So inhaling to open. Exhale, bringing them together and to your chest. Do this a few more times with your own breath. Bringing some space into the hips. And then when you're ready, reversing the circles. Good, we'll bring them back to center. Drop your hands on either side of you, palms on the ground, and then begin to kick the legs, the feet up towards the sky. So it's okay if you still have a pretty big bend in your knees. Just finding an inversion here. So an inversion is when usually our heart is above our head, but this is a little bit more gentle inversion. But we're bringing the lower body above the upper body, reversing the flow of blood. This is a great way to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest response. If you start to find more space in the legs, maybe you explore with straightening the legs. And then maybe finding some movement with the feet, rolling the ankles. And reversing the circles. Pointing the feet. And then flexing. You may find your muscles starting to talk to you now. Keep breathing into the spaces you're feeling the most sensation. Keep that lower back pressed to the earth. We'll take just a couple more breaths. And when you're ready, drop your feet back to the earth. Bring your heels in just so your fingertips can tickle the backs of your heels. Keep your feet nice and planted. Feel that foot to earth connection. Knees are in line with the hips. And on an inhale, I want you to start to lift your tailbone. Feel your lower back begin to press into the mat, and then exhale, release. So all we're doing right now is playing with the tilt of the pelvis. So inhale again, lift your tailbone, start to feel the core engage, and feel your lower back begin to stamp, to press into the mat. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the tailbone, and now press down into both of your heels to lift your hips. Imagine you're lifting one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, imagine lowering one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, lifting the hips. It's okay if you don't reach the full expression. We're trying to match the breath with the movement here. So exhaling to lower and then inhaling to lift. The change of the breath like bookends to the movement here. So we want to keep the breath moving. We don't want to hold it at any point. Let the breath come naturally and match the movement to how your breath is moving. Maybe you find with each inhale you start to lift a little higher. We'll take 2 more rounds here. Next exhale, release fully. Bring your feet to the outside edges of the mat and then just let your knees fall in to touch. You can bring your left hand to your heart, right hand to your stomach. Breathing here, inhaling to feel your stomach expand into your hand, and exhaling, feeling it release and drop. Again, taking a moment to notice your energy. Notice how you're feeling compared to the beginning of class. You could do a short scan again from the crown of your head all the way to your feet. We have just 2 more poses before we wind the class down. When you're ready, extend your feet out long and extend your arms out overhead. Take a big breath in here, full body stretch, point your toes, reach your arms. And then on the exhale, start to move your upper body to the right as well as your lower body, finding this little banana or crescent moon shape. Almost like someone tied a string to your toes and your fingers, and they're being pulled towards each other. Breathing here, feeling a nice opening in that left side body. We'll take one more big inhale. Exhale, coming back to center and then moving right away. Feet to the left and upper body, arms to the left as well. Breathing deeply here, opening the right side body. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, bringing everything back to center. When you're ready, roll yourself onto your right side, using your right arm as a pillow, bending your knees, finding a fetal position just for a moment. And then lifting yourself back up into a comfortable sitting position, keeping your eyes closed or gaze soft, bringing your hands to touch, thumbs resting between your eyebrows. Take a deep breath in, And exhale. May we move through our day with kind, loving thoughts. Moving your thumbs to your mouth. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. May we cultivate loving, kind speech. Moving your thumbs to your heart center. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. May we move through our day with open, kind hearts and extending the love and care and gratitude that we've cultivated in this practice to everybody that we come in contact with today. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I will see you in the next video.